Hello my lovelies, so this is Lizzie from Love from Lizzie, and today I'm bringing you the September 2023 Love from Lizzie card kit called A Spot of Autumn. I am currently, as you're watching this, having a family holiday, so I'm recording this video ahead of time. So if you would like to be kept up to date with all of the latest bits and pieces, please join the Love from Lizzie Facebook group, because I will be posting in there some things craft related, some things not, just documenting our travels a little bit to share the first proper holiday that I've had in 7 years, where I haven't had to take a load of work with me. I will of course be taking my computer with me, and I will be staying very much in touch, but Sue and Amy have promised me that they are going to hold down the fort in my absence, so nothing is going to change as far as you're concerned. This release is happening on the 19th. We are cutting off shipping. If you are a subscriber and you would like to have add-ons added to your subscription box, on the 29th of August at 9 AM British summertime. So, you know, you've got about 10 days from now, because on the 28th it is a bank holiday. It's the British summer bank holiday. So orders will be getting shipped as usual. I'm sure that everything is going great, but yes, the Facebook group, Love from Lizzie group, if you just pop request to join and fill out, there's 3 little questions, just because we are really careful about spam and making sure that people that are trying to join are actually bona fide crafters. Anyhow, I'm going to get into what is A Spot of Autumn. And so this is the kit. This month there are 2 bags. You have the embellishment bag and the A4 zippy. We do package everything in Ziplocs to protect it whilst it's on its way, because some of these kits quite literally go to the other side of the world. I am going to start with the cardstock. Now, in the UK we use A4, however I much prefer an A2 size card base. So we have American letter cardstock. I'll show it so you can see all of it, and it's 8.5 inches by 11, and there's 5 sheets. Let's pop you out a little bit, because there is a lot to share this month. Okay, so we have alcohol marker friendly white, which is great for your Copic, your Spectrum Noir, your Ultra-Nu, whichever alcohol markers you use. They're also great with the Prismacolor pencils and the polychromos. I have used my zigs on this. It's super smooth. So it's also really good for glimmer foiling. It is like a wonder. As long as you're not trying to watercolour on it, then you should be fine. We've also got a sheet of black, which is a true black. When you cut into it, you're not going to get a white edge or anything. It's black through and through. We have this lovely cherry red, a lovely burnt orange, and a brand new to us green, which is a really lovely, like, mossy green. Really very much enjoying that. And next up we're going to go into the patterned papers. Now this month there are 17 sheets of 6x6, because I know how much pattern paper is enjoyed. They are double-sided, and often I don't like to use double-sided paper because I can never pick, but we do have the 6x6 available for individual purchase, so if you wanted to get another set so you can use the other side as well, you are free to. So I'm just going to flick through these super quick, because we have got quite a lot to get through here. But they're really lovely. The colours are really, like, bold, but they're quite deep. So lovely for this time of year. I'm not sure how it is where you are, but in England it is currently blowing a storm. It is raining and thundering and lightning, and not how you would expect an August to be. But yes, I'm not sure if you're able to see, but there are these lovely animal prints, and I will refer back to those later. But as you can see, so you've got some that are really nice big prints, some that are nice and small. You've got sort of the tone on tone, and then you've got others that are super colourful. So you have got a really nice array, but I mean, look at the greens, so pretty. And it's perfect for this time of year. I know a lot of people associate green with Christmas, but all the leaves starting to turn, all the browns, the greens, the oranges. It is a super pretty time to be out and about in nature. So, into my lovely little diddy one. I do enjoy the sunflowers as well. I did actually learn recently how to pipe a cupcake in it to look like the sunflower. Some pretty cameras. Sort of a ledger, and then that blue is stunning. I'm a big blue fan. Some flowers, and a gingham, and then the spots, and then some different kind of spots. So they are your 17 sheets of patterned paper. We have got some cut aparts this month, so you've got the facility to make some super quick, super easy cards if you're in a hurry. It's always the way with me. My dad will say, "Oh, have you got a birthday card, or have you got a thinking of you card?" I never have one on hand, so grabbing a kit with cut aparts is ideal. You put a bit of pattern paper on, run a couple of peel-offs, put a cut apart on, a couple of sequins, and you are done. So there are 2 cut aparts this month, and they are from a 12 by 12 sheet, so you can butt them back up together if you want to. But yes, so there is some that are sentiment, some that are just the icons. I'm a real big fan of this one with the little wood effect hearts on. It's very cute. Beautiful you, every moment matters, life with a grateful heart, celebrate, it's a good day to be happy. So there are those 2. And then the others, again, that's the pattern on the back for the double-sided. Hello autumn, you made my day. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. I think that's such a stunning sentiment. It's, you know, really positive and uplifting because everything does change. Falling for you, you're amazing. All this and more, beautiful you, sweeter than honey, happy day, a really great day, hello. And these I really like because they're almost like photographs that have been blurred with a really nice sort of chalky effect over the top. So they're a little bit different. We also have 30 centimetres of deco mesh. It is in this really nice bright orange. It matches really well with the cardstock and obviously along with the colourways of the kit. This is great for just adding a little bit of texture to the back of your card if you wanted to run a strip of it down the middle. And also if you wanted to be fancy, you could make a kind of bow. It would be a very big bow and it'd be quite fussy, but I'd be interested to see if someone wanted to do that. But anyway, there's some deco mesh and I am, as I say, excited to see what people make with it. We have also got some peel-offs. Now this is the tangerine orange and it's got a nice gold overlay finish to it. So orange down the middle and then it's got this really lovely shiny metallic gold finish on the edge. I'm just going to pop that there in the hope that the camera doesn't grab on it as it has done in previous months. We've also got a sheet of 12 by 12 stickers. Now these are super special because they've got orange foiling on. So it's a good day to be happy, hello friend, live with a grateful heart, making memories, some of these really super cute little hearts, some flowers, fun, every moment matters, more of these little wooden hearts which are super cute, and then some like almost tiny journaling sentiments. A really lovely sweater in that animal print there, pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes. So yeah, they're really lovely, they're nice, thick. You've got some borders as well, of course. Nice thick stickers. So you get a full sheet of those. You get these super cute little puffy stickers, and they are diddies, but they're really cute for like decorating your envelopes or on the mini cards. Something that I really enjoy doing is crisscrossing the pinstripes across the card front to look like a grid, and then just popping a tiny little one in between each, so it looks a little bit like a pincushion. I don't know if that makes sense. I'll have to show you. But yes, so you get a whole sheet of puffy stickers. And last but by no means least in the A4 bag, you've got the stamp and stencil. Now, please excuse the colouring on these. I have used them because I wanted to be able to show you what they do, because individually they look a little bit odd. So you've got this one big stamp, and then you've got Hello Autumn, Hello Fall, some of the larger leaves, and then you've got some diddy hearts, and you've also got a little leopard print heart. And the February kit from this year has this same heart in a larger size. So if you have the February kit, pull the stamp set out because it coordinates. But this stamp, I popped it into my Misty with a card, just a card front size piece of card, and I stamped it using Wild Honey. Now I like oxide inks because they're really rich and they sit on top of the paper. So if you're using a coloured cardstock, put a few layers on and you'll get your good colour. So Wild Honey, and then this is the stencil. Now, again, separately, I think you're probably kind of getting it now that I've shown you the stencil, but I'm going to lay it over top so that you can see. Now, if you're a bit of a messy crafter, may I recommend that on your stencil, you put a little dot in the top corner with a marker or something, just so that you know that you've got it the right way round and not back to front. So how this lines up, I'm hoping you can see that, but the black gets completely covered by the spots. Trying to avoid the glare as well, it's multi-job here. And this is a never-ending pattern. So if you stamp this, you can shift your cardstock in your Misty or your stamp tool, or even just take the stamp up. It's easier with a stamping tool because you can make sure everything is perfectly lined up and you can restamp if need be. But this is a never-ending pattern. So if you wanted to cover a whole sheet of 12 by 12, you can. And this is what it looks like. Now with the stencil I used ground espresso. So these were the two colours that I picked out. I mean, animal print, as far as I'm concerned, looks great in pink and blue and all the colours of the rainbow. But this, with a very quick play, this is a standard 5.5 by 4.25. So that's a card front size. Stamped with the Wild Honey and laid the stencil over top, and then just used that ground espresso. And I made sure that as I was blending it through, as I'm hoping you can see, I made it darker in some spots and then lighter pressure in other spots, just to give it that more organic feel. But I'm so pleased with how that turned out. It's I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody does with it and how they want to use it. Maybe perhaps now you understand why it's a spot of autumn. Onto the embellishment bag. Let's move these so that there's no confusion. There aren't oxides in the kit this month. So this is the embellishment bag. Let's dig right in. So we have a bag of ultra fine warm gold glitter. So it's not a standard colour gold. It has got this sort of warm tone to it. So it's not quite so yellow, I suppose is the best way to describe it. It's so super pretty. Again, I think would work really nicely over a bit of this. If you used a bit of glue, or if you used clear heat embossing powder, you could sprinkle some of it in while it's still wet. And great for shaker cards. I mean, that Stampin' Stencil makes a lovely background to put a shaker over top of. You get 3 little animal print clips that are really sweet. And they're really well made, so they're nice and solid. But you know, as a gift, I like to make my cards have a thing that can have something removed from and kept forever. So as a bookmark, I love these. They also get the die. Now, this die is a thank you, because obviously our North American friends have got their Thanksgivings coming up soon. So it doesn't really show much that way around, but it's super cute. This is die cut from the embossed gold cardstock, which is really pretty. And if you have a look here, for example, that's That's almost a card finished, isn't it? Just run a few peel-offs around it, a couple of gems, you're on your way. And last but by no means least, we have the washi tape. So you get a whole lovely great big set here. So you've got this really pretty brown with the sunflowers and little flowers on. You've got this tartan, a nice grid, a spotty animal print, sort of like a dash abstract, some mustardy yellow stripes, these green little flowers, and then a candy stripe in the red. So they're really, really pretty. You get the whole 5 meters on each, so lovely big rolls. And that completes the Love from Lizi card kit. So that is the Spot of Autumn Love from Lizi card kit. I really hope you like it. Let me know what your favourite bits are, what you'd rather see more of. Do you like the coordinating products, or would you rather more generic? Like, we do a lot of sentiment stamps, and I do that because I think a lot of people enjoy having a nice big solid clear sentiment, but all feedback is always greatly appreciated. I'm going to pop some still shots in now, and the release video will be coming shortly. As I say, once again, join the Facebook group if you're interested in what we do, because that's where the chatter is, it's where the design team post, it's where other members of the subscription post and share their card ideas. So it's a really good spot to find out what's going on with the kit and what people are doing with different items. And we always share tips and tricks, because we do have a lot of new crafters in the group as well. So nice, happy, safe space. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. Until next time, happy paper crafting.